Hi, this is Tony Sagami, and I want to give you some fresh research while I'm on my newest Asian investment treasure hunt. People often ask me what my favorite Asian city is, and I always tell them Singapore. It's an amazingly clean city. It's sleek and modern, it's very safe, and it has some of the greatest food in the world. As an investor, Singapore fascinates me because it has grown in one of the most powerful economic growth stories in modern history as one of the best countries you can invest in. Today, I'm going to do two things that are a little out of the ordinary. First, I'm reporting you directly from Singapore, and I want to share some of what I learned on this trip with you. Nothing beats on-site research, and that's what I have for you this week. Secondly, I've devoted most of my energy to uncovering hidden investment Asian gems. But instead of telling you about a great company that you should invest in this week, I'm going to instead tell you about a stock that you should avoid. The company I'm referring to is Las Vegas Sands, and it's best known for the luxurious Venetian hotel and casino in Las Vegas. Now, what does Las Vegas Sands have to do with Singapore? Quite a bit. It recently opened an $8 billion casino complex in Singapore, and the success of the company is largely dependent on how that Asian casino does. Now, Singapore definitely has potential. It's on track to pass Las Vegas this year in gambling revenues. Singapore's gambling industry is set to rake in $6.4 billion, which edges out the $6.2 billion Las Vegas is expected to deliver. Yep, our own Sin City is now in third place after Macau and Singapore. Now, the biggest casino in Singapore, and the one that the Wall Street crowd gushes the most about, is the Marina Bay Sands Casino. This is a part of Sheldon Adelson's Las Vegas Sands empire, which I mentioned earlier includes that Venetian in Las Vegas. The Marina Bay Sands is part of the $8 billion resort project of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. But it's much more than just a hotel and casino. In fact, it has everything to become Southeast Asia's next top entertainment destination. Located in the heart of Singapore's central business district, it has everything a tourist would want: a luxury hotel, shopping, a performing arts center, museums, world-class restaurants, waterside cocktail lounges, a convention center, and a dazzling casino. Now, the Marina Sands complex features a 10,000 square foot casino, and this has 500 gaming tables and 1,600 slot machines, and a stunning three-column, 55-story tower, which has 2,500 rooms, restaurants, nightclubs, shopping, as well as one of the largest convention centers in Asia. It's an amazing development and the cornerstone of downtown Singapore. Well, I took a trip to the Marina Bay Sands, and this is what I found. First of all, the hotel is an amazing piece of architecture. It's one of the most fantastic hotels I've ever seen. But at $400 a night, it better be fantastic. However, the hotel just isn't full. And from the conversations I had with the bellmen, taxi drivers, hotel clerks, and anybody else that would talk to me, the hotel is seldom filled, except when big events come to town, like the Formula One races. That's warning sign number one. Now, included in the development is a high-end shopping mall called the Marina Shops. This area is similar to the shopping area called the Forum Shops at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. And it has every luxury retailer you can think of: Rolex, Tiffany's, Gucci, Armani, Prada, you name it, it's there. However, with a couple exceptions, all of these stores were pretty darn empty, and there wasn't a lot of money being spent when I was there. That's warning sign number two. Now, the casino was the biggest disappointment of all. I would say the gambling tables were 30 to 50% occupied when I was there. That's pretty low. And I didn't see a lot of big whale gamblers either. And I would estimate that about 80% of the 1,600 slot machines were unoccupied. That's warning sign number three. Lastly, the Marina Bay Casino, they need tourists to thrive. The reason I say that is that the Singapore government doesn't want its own citizens losing a bunch of their money in the casino. So all Singapore citizens must pay $100 a day or $2,000 a year to get into the casino. That's right, 100 bucks a day or $2,000 for the full year. Now, those are Singapore dollars, so you're really talking about 80 bucks or $1,600 in US dollars, but that's still enough of a deterrent to keep all the locals away. Not all, but most. That's warning sign number 4. You know, I just wasn't impressed. And let me tell you, you better fill your hotel, stores, and casino to the rafters if you want to be able to meet the debt service on an $8 billion construction project. You know, and lastly, Las Vegas Sands is trading for 33 times trailing earnings, which is just way too much for a consumer-dependent company that's facing a global economic slowdown and depends on tourists. Las Vegas Sands, and the symbol is LVS, is one Asia-focused stock that I would stay the heck away from. On the other hand, I did find 2 amazing companies in Singapore that blew me away and have as much potential as any company I've ever seen. If you want to find out more about these great investment gems that I found, make sure you sign up before the end of this month, because I'm going to give all my Asia Stock Alert subscribers the profit pack details in my next issue. Join me. I believe you'll be very impressed with the results. Until next week, this is Tony Sagami signing off.